Oh yeah, this is nice. Luxury on wheels. Here is your chance to travel in style. So we welcome local designer Brian Thompson from Airstream. Brian, good morning.
Good morning.
And Josh Needleman from Peacock Alley. Gentlemen.
Thank you.
Okay, whoa. I have never been in something like this before, ever.
I know, it's kind of magical.
This
It's sort of like a womb, huh?
A womb?
Yeah, like a womb.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, we could take that.
Yeah.
What are we in right now?
This is a very large trailer. It's called a land yacht. It's an older trailer. Josh here has actually restored it. And so you could probably tell a little bit more about what you've done to it.
Josh?
It is a
look at this place.
1977 Airstream.
Yeah.
And
These are called Airstreams. For anybody that's not familiar, this is an Airstream. What's an Airstream?
An Airstream is a traveling trailer. This is the ultimate class of trailering. This is something, it's an iconic brand that was introduced in the 30s, and to the day, it is the one standing brand that has...
Yeah, and Airstream's been around for a very long time, but you know, they were started in the early 30s, and really the idea behind it was just to create a brand that people could have sort of a sense of freedom to travel anywhere they want, but also be very, you know, a modern way to get out there and have a sense of adventure. And it's one of the last remaining brands from that era that still exists today.
But this is pretty fancy inside. I mean, when they were built back then, do they look like this, or are people decking it out a lot?
Well, you know, that's what's interesting about them is that even the older ones, people keep restoring them almost in the same way you would modernize a house. And you don't see that with a lot of different RVs. So it's interesting to see people redo them. So to answer your question, the layout was probably very similar to this, but the materials would have been quite different.
Okay, so there's like a kitchen, there's a bathroom.
Yes, ma'am.
A little sitting area.
There is, what we did is I restored this old Airstream, and we have just brought Peacock Alley into this, and Peacock Alley is a family-owned and operated business for over 40 years. My mom started the business, and it's bed and bath linens.
Bed and bath linens, and the
have
celebrities are really
That's
into.
right. The celebrities are so into it. Everybody from Jessica Simpson, who kind of launched it all on MTV, to a younger viewer, to...
Those were the linens she was talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
In her bed?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
To John Paul II, when he traveled to the United States, the Pope. When he came here, we outfitted his airplane, and it was all white linens, but we added some embroidered doves on it, and so that's what we have done with this whole Airstream. We have actually we Peacock Alley'd this entire Airstream, and we're on our Silver Home Tour, where the Birdcage is our first launch. It's our first store that we're doing this event. We're taking this baby global.
Well, we're going to tell people how can come and they can see it.
Absolutely.
But I'm curious now, how much does like an Airstream cost?
It depends on the, you know, you're talking about like a brand new one?
Well, like an older one. Let's say you want to do that. It's like base.
Well, I mean, if you're buying an older one, you can...
You know what? They're at any price. I mean, they actually, you can buy the bones for an inexpensive price, but they go up in value too.
But like what?
250,000.
Oh, whoa.
I mean, it's ridiculous what people do to these Airstreams and the value of these Airstreams
How much did you dump in here?
You know what? It's priceless. There's a lot of heart and soul into this.
I know, but I'm trying to see if I can budget it. If people at home can budget this.
You know what? If they want to budget this, you could easily put $50,000 into it. I mean, I hate putting a dollar amount on something like this, but it's again...
But it's an investment for you.
It's not only an investment. I mean, this is what I'm going to have for the rest of my life, for my children to enjoy, and for everybody to really be able to see.
Yeah, and it's interesting because even when in making the new ones, one of the things that have changed over the last few years is that you always used to make just a fully decked out trailer that someone would buy, but now what they do is actually make one that's more stripped down, where you can actually customize it yourself. And so you see a lot of younger people actually buying the ones to make into their own sort of guest house, and that can be a lot less expensive than the $70,000-$80,000 because you get to bring your own materials to it. So it becomes more of a blank canvas.
This is a personal, it becomes so much more personalized. There's not another Airstream that's like this.
Right.
And every Airstream has its own character.
So am I sitting on the Peacock right now?
Yes, ma'am. You're sitting on the Peacock.
Okay,
you're feeling the blankets. You're feeling you've got the dome.
Wait,
you have these are all Italian. These are all Italian Mount Lazzés that are all woven, and just everything throughout the entire Airstream is just what?
It's good.
Oh, it's good.
No, I want to tell people how to come and see it now.
Good.
Because this is soft. You got to come feel this. So the Peacock Alley Silver Home Tour. It is free. Yes? To come see it?
Free. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I love the word free.
No, when you said free, I was like, no, it's not.
No, it's not. Free to come see it.
That's right. It's free to come see at the
Today and
Birdcage.
tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow at the Birdcage on Cedros.
From 10 in the morning to 5:30 in the afternoon on Solana Beach. And if you happen to miss any of that or you need the address, we have it linked up to fox5sandiego.com so people can come see it.
And I would love to actually speak to all these different customers. I mean, yesterday we had such a great turnout at the event. And
I'm sure.
I was able to just tell them all about our linens and tell them all about just that whole Airstream tour.
So, okay, somebody's going to have to come pull me out of here because I'm not leaving. Sorry.
All right.
Raul.
All right. We'll send our Fox 5 thugs out there to get you.